Alright, hey guys, we are setting up for hole number 3 here, and you can see how I have my bag back to more of a standard. You want to go with something with a little bit of length here. It doesn't have to be, the longest driver. You just got to be able to get it out in position for a proper fairway hop is what I'm going to use for the method that I go about doing this. So we're going to take the very first one and then hop it to the second one to try to set up a pitch. If you guys have already seen the wind on this, it's very much into the face. Now what's nice about the positioning of where I'm going to try to get you guys set up for is the wind's very straight. The fact that it is as straight as it is gives us a very great chance to be able to make it. So I will walk you guys through the technique that I've been using, and hopefully we can get it in positioning here to give you guys a good chance to be able to hold this shot out. So you can already see that I set up my bag, and I like to go at it kind of like this with about 2 topspin or so, and you can see depth wise where I'm set up to hit. As I like to land, you can see where my second hop is. That's pretty much exactly where I like it. And then you can see that I rotate the screen this way. And for a headwind, I'm going to be very careful to make sure that I don't take any extra distance off. But aside from that, I'm going to play pretty much standard ring adjustment. So for me, 5.5 rings. And then just this little bit of curl, just to kind of, counter that wind effect. So let's see what we got here. That looks pretty good, And there it is, checking up for a nice thorn pitch. So I do recommend thorn here, and the biggest reason why is for the extra distance. So let's say hypothetically you guys, this is going to be an interesting approach. I think technically you can get it over into that rough, but in my opinion, laying up into the fairway, it's going to give you a better chance at guaranteed perfect ball. And with perfect ball, I expect to be able to make this at least 80% of the time. So, in my opinion, going for it the way that I am is far better than going for the rough across the pond here. And it's also going to, require a very good driver as well. Puck 5, 6, 7 to be able to even execute that shot. But as I mentioned, here you can see the wind angle is very straight. It's going to give us a very straightforward pitch. Now, I already know this spot is very much mid-club because I've been here quite a few times. And I use about 2 backspin to kind of make sure that the ball doesn't stop short. I use a little bit of an overcorrection technique. You can see that I put the guide just in the hole. You can see what I'm doing with the positioning. And then I go for the ring adjustment. I've been playing very close to max ring adjustment here. It's a little bit of an overcorrection. Just focus on straightening up that wind. Very good. And here you're going to see me go right around 5 rings. I pulled a little bit light on the very first. And you can see I barely got that off. But here you can see that I can roll this in with laser precision when going about using that technique. So I do highly recommend, the layup here, because it's just going to give you a better chance, with perfect ball and very good ring adjustment. Now do keep in mind what I did there with my ring adjustment. It was a little light and I saw I was running out of time. So you saw me over pull. I was about to incorrectly adjust about 4 rings, and I realized my math was wrong, so you're going to see me over pull the needle. So I basically set up to pull 4, but then I ended up pulling more towards 5. So I do want to just point that out for you guys, for you guys that are watching my ball positioning there, to show you just how, subtle that, ring position misjudgment. I knew I just had to kind of go with it at that point. As you can see, I was getting very tight on time. But in any regard, good luck with that pitch. As you can see, very common to make that one. It's very easy, straightforward, and I'm showing you guys basically, you know, the standard easy way to go about getting that one. So good luck with that hole, and be on the lookout for hole number 4 coming up.